for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's St. Vincent land so beautiful. You'll be hearing that. I will be quiet. I will catch you on the other side. Always exciting. Each team's national anthem so important. The motto for Puerto Rico, their national motto, John is his name, referring to John the Baptist. And for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it's Pax e Justicia, which is Latin for peace and justice. As we see each team, most important part, shaking hands, good sportsmanship. There are your officials who will keep the players safe today. You can tell, you must imagine they are buzzing with nerves. Let's take a look at our starting lineups for head coach Andres Mirabelli. For Puerto Rico, starting in goal, Camila Marin, the 15-year-old, standing 5'7", but with a big spirit. Number 13, forward, Jada Russo, plays for Florida Premier FC for the 15-year-old. And number 21, Camila Adams, is your captain, running in the midfield for Las Boricuas. There are your captains. Our match officials today: Jimena Marquez Ruiz, Kimberly Morera, Hilda Hernandez, and Cecile Hines. Mexico, Costa Rica, El Salvador, and Trinidad and Tobago represented. Love the all-female refereeing crew. It's such an important piece, the representation. All these players and all the girls in the stands see this and say, I can be a referee. I can be a World Cup player. And for St. Vincent and the Grenadines and head coach Andrew Bramble, in goal, number 1, Rhea Thompson, standing 5 foot tall, the 16-year-old. Number 4, your captain in the midfield, Azumi Kwao. And number 8, the midfielder, Leona Barrow. Number 16, plays for Cambodia Chelsea SC. We will surely be calling out all the other players on the pitch. Puerto Rico comes in a 7-time participant in the qualifiers. Their best finish in 2022 was 4th place, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a 3-time participant in the qualifying stage. Our site is Estadio Jose Antonio Figueroa Freire. Beautiful stadium here in Mayaguez, host of Group A. About to get underway here. You can feel the nerves of the players putting on their national team kit. Oh, how I wish I was them. St. Vincent and the Grenadines will begin play. Just waiting for the whistle from our lead referee, Jimena Marquez Ruiz from Mexico. Don't forget 3 p.m. Come back for Bermuda and the Cayman Islands right here in Mayaguez. The other 2 participants in Group A. Anything can happen. And we are underway here in Mayaguez for the first game, 9:30 Eastern Time. Puerto Rico in the all blues, St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the bright gold kits. Concacaf does such a nice job in outfitting each country with gorgeous kits. Puerto Rico plays it back to goalkeeper Camila Marin. It's always good to get the goalkeeper a touch early in the game. It's a good seam pass through to the midfield. Puerto Rico moving right to left on your dial, of course. And that ball played out of bounds by Rebecca John of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Throw in, Puerto Rico. So much to know about the new format. It's a 2-round format, the 9th edition here of the Under-17 women's qualifiers, which will go year to year from here on out. There will be 8 teams in this first round. The top 4 teams receive a bye. They are Canada, Mexico, Haiti, and the United States. The USA being a 6-time champion, Mexico and Canada each with a title under their belts. These 8 teams will join the top 4 ranked teams in round 2 in April. But right now, we are underway in the first round. 22 national teams participating. What an opportunity for these young women who will be, I'm sure, thrilled. Puerto Rico, a population of 3.2 million people. Perhaps part of the reason their ranking is so high at 6. Puerto Rico in the box right now, crossing it straight in the middle, and there it is, your first goal of the Concacaf Women's Under-17 qualifiers for Puerto Rico. And it goes to the 10 jersey, of course. Wouldn't you know it? That's forward Gabriela Garnett with the goal. A beautiful run down the right wing and crossed into danger to the unmarked Gabriela Garnett. The 16-year-old puts it away. Puerto Rico leads 1-0. We talk about those first 5-minute goals. There is one in the 3rd minute. For whatever reason, so many goals scored in the big 5 moments. There are 4 of them in a match. First 5 and second 5 of each half. And this one puts Puerto Rico up 1-0. we mentioned the 22 nations, the 4 that are in Group A. We mentioned already here Puerto Rico, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Bermuda and the Cayman Islands play later today. But also in Group B, Trinidad and Tobago, Honduras, Belize, and the U.S. Virgin Islands. Group C, Panama, Cuba, Guyana, and Turks and Caicos Islands. Group D, El Salvador, Guatemala, Curacao, and Anguilla. Group E, Jamaica, Nicaragua, and St. Kitts and Nevis. And Group F, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, and Grenada. Shout them out, all 22. We'll be playing all this week. Go to Concacaf.com to find your favorite teams. But the future stars are right here, folks. And this is why I love doing the work. Not only the representation and the opportunities that Concacaf provides for these young women, but the future stars are here. Melchi DeMornay, the player of the year in Concacaf last year. She played in the Under-17s, as did so many other great players. Haran, Gurma, from the U.S. This is where it all starts. That's why it's important to pay attention. And another defensive header out of bounds by Rebecca John. They like that right flank, perhaps a speed matchup for Puerto Rico. Taking the throw in, Camila Furauli. 17-year-old plays for PR Surf Soccer Club. Centeno plays it back. And there on your back line, center back Sandra O'Neill, just 15 years of age. But look at that composure. Now Puerto Rico down the left side. And there's a through ball, but well played by goalkeeper Rhea Thompson, the 5'10", unattached goalkeeper of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Not shy to come off of her line and clear that. And here's a counterattack by the Vinci Heat, the nickname for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You can see that solid back four for Puerto Rico. Charged with defending, keeping a clean sheet for goalkeeper Camilia Marin. Also plays for PR Surf SC. Here's some good speed down the left side by Jada Roussel. We pointed her out at the top as a player to watch. Again in the 10 jersey, left-footed shot. And that one tipped off the goalkeeper Garnett with the brace early. And this one, in the 7th minute, she doubles her goal total. Puerto Rico leads 2-0. Gabriella Garnett. Woo. And Fuego early on here in Mayahuez. This is her home state, her home country, I should say, home stadium in Mayahuez. Putting on a show early on here. We talked about 3.2 million people in Puerto Rico. We should mention that there are 103,000 people in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but sure enough, they are able to field an elite team here. So happy for them. Okay, bringing the ball up from the right back position, Denisha Woods. There's a nice move and a play, trying to play it into danger, but blocked by number 14, Daovi Acevedo. And a corner kick early on, well played by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It is the first one, and no, it is not. I thought it went off St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Goal kick, my bad. Goal kick for Puerto Rico. And Camilia Marin plays it out of the back. Puerto Rico and so many other sides playing out of the back to maintain possession. Any other goal kick is a 50-50 ball. I love to see it. It requires skill and technique to play out of the back. But we're talking about the best under-17s in Concacaf, which if you're new to Concacaf, 41 countries, USA, Mexico, Canada, Central America, and the Caribbean. One of the 6 governing bodies under FIFA. And some of the very best female footballers in the world live right here in CONCACAF. Some good combination play by Puerto Rico, disrupted there. And you can see the captain's armband on the left bicep of Camila Adam. Number 21 plays for the Florida Elite Soccer Academy. Just 15 years of age for the captain. That speaks highly of her character, work ethic. I was fortunate enough to wear the captain's armband in college. Take it seriously. And that'll be a throw in for Puerto Rico coming up. Number 13, number 13, Jada Russell. You can see Jada on that left flank. She's got good speed, trying to break down that St. Vincent and the Grenadines defense. Rhea Thompson, the 5'10" goalkeeper, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, she got a hand on that second goal, but she was unable to parry it up over the crossbar, and that goal by Gabrielle Garnett snuck in right under the crossbar. Valiant effort from Rhea Thompson. There you can see in the 10 jersey, Gabrielle Garnett, 2 goals in the 3rd and 7th minute. And it'll be the first corner kick of the match to Puerto Rico. It'll be number 11 to take it, Mia Colon. She's looking to play it short. And does so to Garnett. And a lovely ball to the end line by number 7, Centeno, but well defended by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. You can see number 4 doing a great job shielding Azumi Kwao, your captain. She's playing on that back line. The second line of defense besides the last, the goalkeeper. And Puerto Rico in the penalty box probing. And careful with the push. No call there. Our lead official, Jimena Marquez Ruiz, signaling no PK. But must defend carefully in the penalty box. Mia Colon, she'll go end line. She'll serve it with her left foot right to the arms of the goalkeeper, Rhea Thompson. She'll walk to the top of the box and punt it to midfield. And that time that is a handball. Anytime the arms are extended from the body, folks, and the ball hits the arm, any part of the arm, it's a goal kick. There's another left-footed shot, wide left. But Puerto Rico is peppering the defense of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And apparently it was a deflection, and it will be the second corner kick of the match for Puerto Rico. Centeno plays it over to Colon. And Puerto Rico seems to like to opt for the short corner. Of course, everybody has to be 10 yards away, opponents. So we'll do it again. Garnett with the nice move. Careful to get those arms down. And nice counterattack by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Marin comes out and plays it over to the right flank, but it's picked up by Cherish Laborde, number 11 for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Some good high pressure here. Stephanie Hunt from St. Vincent and the Grenadines looking to get a steal and get on the board. And it'll be a free kick for Puerto Rico. We talked about the weather. It's already 83 degrees, and we talked about there will be cooling breaks. The real feel is 86, and hence the need for the cooling break. And remember, we kicked at 9:30 this morning, so these players are going to have to pace themselves. And water and electrolytes during the cooling breaks, as well as before and after. You can prevent cramping. Of course, Concacaf provides medical assistance, but each team, I'm sure, has an athletic trainer and a coach to provide proper hydration. Puerto Rico, wonderful wing play down the right flank. This is how they scored their first goal. Be another service into the box. Now it's a shot parried away by Thompson, the goalkeeper. And Denisha Woods doing a nice job defending for the Vincy Heat. There's Russell one more time in the middle of the pitch to the captain, but too far. As you can see, our total shots, Puerto Rico dominating almost every aspect of this game with 5 shots. They have 2 corner kicks as well. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines have seen the ball in their third, their attacking third, just haven't been able to get any shots off. You can see number 10, Stephanie Hunt, the 15-year-old playing up top for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, plays for SV United, looking to strike. Good speed on the right flank for Puerto Rico. Camila Faraluli has been having her way on that right flank, doing a nice job defeating her opponent. It's an unintentional handball. Again, hands and arms inside the body should not be a handball. And in fact, I believe they did call it, and the referee asking the St. Vincent and Grenadine defender to not speak to the officials, and I wholeheartedly agree with that. Players, only the captain should speak to the officials. Otherwise, maintain decorum. Dissent is a yellow card. I'm not sure I agree with the call. I thought that it was an unintentional handball, but obviously the assistant referee much closer than I am. So, free kick from the handball. It'll be a left-footed in-swinger for Puerto Rico. And service in the box. Thompson is out but can't get a hand on it, and that ball trickles in, and that is a goal, but she's waving it off. Offside is the call. St. Vincent and the Grenadines dodged a bullet there as Thompson wasn't able to keep her hand on it. And I believe it was an offside call, or could have been a foul on the goalkeeper. You don't get a lot of latitude with fouling goalkeepers. Goalkeepers have any part of their hand on the ball, it is theirs. They have possession. Puerto Rico knocking it around a little bit, enjoying some possession. And I would call it, 80-20 perhaps, Puerto Rico dominating. So as I mentioned, round one of the Concacaf Under-17 qualifiers for the Women's World Cup this fall takes place today through February 1st to determine the 8 nations that will advance to the final round, where the top 4 teams are waiting that received a bye: Canada, Haiti, Mexico, and the United States of America. We talked about Melchi de Mornay. She is arguably one of the best players to come out of Haiti. Mondesir is another, playing in the NWSL now. And it all begins right here, folks. These are the future pros. And what a world it is to be able to have multiple professional leagues around the world for women thriving now. And Russell with some beautiful hezzy moves. She'll serve it with that left foot to the top of the box. And Mia Colon trying to find her running mate up top, but in Gabrielle Garnett. I remember doing the Under-17s last year and watching U.S. defender Trinity Armstrong, and immediately thought to myself, she will be in the NWSL soon. In fact, Kennedy Fuller, who was the best player of the match, got signed right after that tournament, as here comes another run from Puerto Rico in the box. A right-footed shot, and it's a goal! Thompson unable to contain that ball, parries off of her side and into the goal. Puerto Rico leads 3-0. They have been, in the 21st minute, they have been peppering that right side. Trying to read the number of the goal scorer. Believe it's number 7. We'll get confirmation. Selimar Centeno, the 15-year-old, with a powerful right foot.
Gol anotado en el minuto número 21 por la jugadora número 7 del equipo de Puerto Rico, Selimar Centeno.
Indeed it is. Thank you to the public address. Selimar Centeno, the 15-year-old, gets on the board for Puerto Rico. You can tell goalkeeper, the 5'10", Rhea Thompson with the ball right now, only going to get better. Two of the last 2 goals of the 3 she has put her body on them. So she will certainly improve. Typically when a goalkeeper can get a touch, the ball doesn't go in the goal. Could be 1-0 only here. So lots to look forward to for St. Vincent and the Grenadines here as they mount an attack. Wisely trying to get it into danger. But that is certainly an offside. Flag is up. I think we all saw it. Forwards must maintain even with the last defender. Mia Colon called for the offside there. Of course, every forward will tell you they'll try to gain every inch to try to win those through balls, but not that time. And it's an important skill to learn because forwards, if they keep getting called offside, they'll find their way to the bench at some point. It is a skill that must be learned. Here's a touch by the Puerto Rico goalkeeper, Camila Marin. As you can see, 3 fouls on St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and none for Puerto Rico. That's a good 5 touches in a row from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a good start. Maintaining possession doesn't always guarantee who wins, but if you have the majority of possession, it's more likely that you will be finding the back of the net more often. And there's another handball. Again, Puerto Rico's best finish was just 2 years ago. Well, 3 now in 2022. A 4th place finish. Once again, it's Russell who's been terrific on that left flank to Colon. And there's a good steal by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Good idea just to get that ball out of your defensive third and put pressure on your opponent. Yep, and that's a hold on Russell. While she's been terrific, remember, too many touches often leads to a turnover. So it's a delicate balance of 1 touch, 2 touch, 3 touch. Some of the best football to watch. As we mentioned the cooling break, here it is. As you can see, some of the players are on the ground, perhaps more of an injury than dehydration, but it is warm here in Puerto Rico, about 3 degrees above average, 86 the real feel at kickoff at 9:30 a.m. So wholly supportive of water and electrolytes. Remember, plain water doesn't have any electrolytes. You need electrolytes to help your body absorb and retain water. And remember, you're sweating pretty profusely, so for whatever reason, we must input. Make sure you do it. Help yourself not only function at 100%, but not cramp. You want to prevent cramping. Many of us have experienced it, and it's not fun. It hurts. So glad to be with you here. The day 1 of the FIFA Women's World Cup qualifiers from Concacaf. So we are in Concacaf, 22 nations. So exciting. Taking place all week. Group A is hosted here in Puerto Rico. I want to take a moment, since we have a cooling break, to say thank you to all of Concacaf's hardworking folks, camera people, technical people, my producers, Andrew Forsyth and Ryan Young. So grateful to Concacaf for providing this opportunity for the players. It's so cool. When I was 17, there was no such tournament. Aging myself a little bit, but that's okay. It gives me such joy to see all the opportunities, not just here in Concacaf, but around the world, for young women footballers. Group C is hosted by the Dominican Republic. Group B hosted by Trinidad and Tobago. thanks to all of these great countries for providing a rich, rich experience. Unforgettable, I would say, for sure, for all the players on each of these national teams. Putting on the national team kit is a big, big deal. And you can see St. Vincent and the Grenadines really close to putting it together to get a shot on goal. But as of now, no shots on goal down this right side. Number 11 has been effective. Cherish Laborde plays for Jebel FC. Just 16 years of age. Can't miss her in her gold headband. And there she is, Cherish with the ball at her feet, trying to turn, but triple teamed. And it'll be a throw in for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Denisha Woods. The 16-year-old's got the technique down. And there's Gabrielle Garnett coming back to make the plays. In the 10 jersey, good step back. All good players have one move to create space for themselves. There's a good battle down that left flank as you see the scoring summary. Garnett with the brace, 3rd and 7th minute, and Centino in the 21st minute. And the 3rd corner kick coming up for Puerto Rico. Well done by Captain Azumi Kwao in the 4 jersey, playing that ball over the end line. Last resort, of course, for defenders. You don't want to give up set pieces. So many goals are scored off of set pieces. Here's Garnett one more time. She gives it up to Cologne with the right-footed service into the box and headed up beautifully by SVG. But remember, when you're in there, high and wide, you don't want to head it right back up the middle. That's where the majority of people are. Get it out of danger. High and wide is ideal. St. Vincent and the Grenadines will earn a throw-in here. So this is round 1, 22 nations. The top 6 and best two second place finishers will qualify for round 2, where the top 4 teams that have a bye, Canada, US, Mexico, Haiti, and that will be in April. So the qualifiers will have an opportunity to get ready and improve for round 2 in April, where we have an injury on the field. Puerto Rico, bit of a clash between number 7, Casey Brown, and number 20, Camila Fera Uli. 17-year-old has been effective in today's match. She has been marshaling that right flank. And of course, all the players, any injury, they'll take. It'd be nice that the other team had the opportunity to get water and electrolytes. Looks like she's going to be okay. Just took a shot to the rib cage. Good to see her up and walking. Looks like she will be able to come back into the match. It's Paige Foy in that right back position. Dame, number 21, the captain. Oh, there's a nice steal just a little over eager, and the captain gets dispossessed. A little back and forth here. And there's a shot from deep. Good opportunity as the goalkeeper, Marin, only 5'7", if that. She's going to be tested high all day long. I've seen plenty of short goalkeeper be able to touch the crossbar. If you can touch that crossbar, you can keep all balls out of the goal. And another injury, it's like an ankle injury, perhaps, hopefully not serious. And it's the goal scorer, Centeno. We've all been there, that first 30 seconds to a minute. If you rolled your ankle, hopefully it's nothing more serious. And it looks like they stopped the trainer from bringing out hydration, which is appropriate if the other team's not receiving it. So glad to see that. Our officials keeping things safe and fair on the pitch. And Centeno is up. '36th minute, Puerto Rico 3, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 0. It is the 7th time Puerto Rico has participated, and just the 3rd for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. This is the 9th edition. And remember, in 2020, this was canceled like so many other things due to COVID. Rebecca John, one more time, playing that out of bounds. She plays for System 3, just 15 years of age. So many 15-year-olds on this St. Vincent and Grenadines side. The future is very, very bright. As you can see, Centeno still being worked on. And that means Puerto Rico is a player down for the moment. Well defended. You don't want to clear it in the middle of play, though. Zonaya Harry, the 15-year-old, plays for the Tony Stewart Jugglers back home. And Puerto Rico enjoying some possession. Now losing possession in the midfield. Well done by number 6, Amonique Edwards. Just 14 years of age. We talked about the 15-year-olds. How about the 14-year-olds? And there are 3 of them on this St. Vincent and the Grenadines side. There's a great give-and-go combination. That's how you beat defenders. It's Roussel in the box. The captain coming back, and looks like she tried to take a shot there, but wide right. It'll be a goal kick. But great attacking phase of play by Puerto Rico. Still no shots. Well, that's not true. St. Vincent and the Grenadines had a shot, but it went over the goal. I believe just one shot. There's another shot wide left by Puerto Rico. And goal kick is signaled. Our referees, all from different countries. As you see, our total shots, 2 shots for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Forgive me. Thank you to my great producer, Andrew Forsyth. 9 for Puerto Rico. Our officials come from all over the world: Mexico, Costa Rica, El Salvador, and Trinidad and Tobago. Thank you to them for making the time and the travel. And again, our all-female officiating crew. Concacaf gets the whole idea of representation. And all the players know that they could be officials. And there is no shortage of jobs for female officials. Great ball played out wide by Torres Rava. It's another good give and go. Good to see number 20 back on the pitch, Ferruli. Here's Garnett. She'll go ahead and take a shot with that left foot, and it's wide right. Alert, alert when the ball is at the feet of number 10, Gabriella Garnett. 16-year-old has been terrific for Puerto Rico already with a brace. 3 goals have been scored, 3rd, 7th, and 21st minute. St. Vincent and the Grenadines starting to settle in a little bit. And there's Rhea Thompson. Good look at the 5'10" goalkeeper for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Not an easy position to play, of course. Those goalkeepers, you want to punt it high and wide as well. Get it out of danger. There's a good ball played into the flank to Centino, who's also back on the pitch. Good to see. Both players on the right flank, and there is your offside call. If you come from an offside position to an onside position, still a foul. Again, forwards and midfielders have to be aware where they are on the pitch, where their defenders are. Really good turn by Hunt, but better defended by Puerto Rico. On that back line for Puerto Rico, number 6, Paige Foy, the 17-year-old, ball at her feet right now. Was able to dispossess Stephanie Hunt, who has been on the hunt all game long. There she is in the 10 jersey up top. Some effective distribution out of the midfield from number 15, Adelina Torres Rava. The 16-year-old plays for FKK Florida. We mentioned at the top, Puerto Rico ranked 6th in the rankings. Number 1, US. Number 2, Mexico. And number 3, Canada. Number 4, Haiti. Number 5, Costa Rica. Number 6, Puerto Rico. El Salvador will be playing in this 22-nation round 1 event for CONCACAF. Number 8, Jamaica. Number 9, Panama. And the goalkeeper doing a nice job. Not sure why. Not using her hand, but a successful clearance by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Here's Garnett and Acevedo for Puerto Rico, regaining possession. Number 10, Trinidad and Tobago. 11, Nicaragua. 12, Honduras. And coming up at 3 p.m., number 13, Bermuda takes on the Cayman Islands. You can see the corner flag. The wind, it's at the back of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And Puerto Rico going into the wind. Another good pullback move by Russell. All you youngsters out there, find one that works for you. Russell one more time with the left foot with the cross. Just too far ahead of Centino. The 15-year-old for Puerto Rico, resulting in a goal kick. 44th minute. We talked about the big five moments. Well, we're in the second one, first and last five of each half. What is a big five moment? Well, for whatever reason, and there is no science behind it, but many, many, many goals are scored in these big five moments. We had one today in the 3rd minute by Garnett. As a head coach, you're telling your team in those big five moments to turn up your concentration, your focus, your defending. Don't let your opponent score in those big five moments. And they talk about it all the way up to the NWSL. Seb Hines, reigning champ for the Orlando Pride. We talk about the big five moments, he said. Coach of the year. And every coach, I believe, should be talking about it. Final minutes plus stoppage time in this one, and that is a handball in Puerto Rico. A free kick for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I'm sure they'll be happy. Take their time. And Puerto Rico will go into the locker room with a 3-0 lead. St. Vincent and the Grenadines might be happy with that. They are currently in the Concacaf rankings 33. And Roussel trying to get another goal before that time. We talked about those big five moments, and they're right into the arms of goalkeeper Rhea Thompson. Denied Puerto Rico a 4th goal as we enter stoppage time. The first minute. And there will only be 1 minute. That's what the +1 means at the top left of your screen. As we approach halftime.
Su atención, por favor, your attention, please. El cuarto oficial acaba de anunciar que se añade 1 minuto de juego al primer tiempo. The fourth official has just announced that 1 minute will be added to playing time in the first period.
Our public address announcer kindly letting everyone know about the minute. Now we're past that minute. There's a left-footed shot going for the far corner. Nice save by Rhea Thompson. She has had several. And that is your first half whistle. Your score here in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. It's the home side, Puerto Rico 3, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 0. Garnett in the 3rd and 7th minute with the brace. Centino in the 21st minute. And those are your 3 goals. St. Vincent and the Grenadines settled down to keep them scoreless the rest of this first half. Stay with us. When we come back, we will have your first half highlights and second half pick.
The score is Puerto Rico 3, St. Vincent and Grenadines 0. Aranco, patrocinador oficial de las clasificatorias femeninas 17 de Concacaf 2025. Anthems, oficial de la Concacaf. Scotiabank, orgulloso patrocinador de la clasificatoria femenina de Concacaf.
Welcome back to Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, the host of Group A here in Puerto Rico. Your game today, Puerto Rico, the home side against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's a 3-0 score at halftime. You can see our officials are back on the pitch and the players are making their way back from halftime discussions. The Concacaf Women's Under-17 qualifiers begin today, go all the way through February 1st. Come back at 3 p.m. today for my game with Bermuda and the Cayman Islands. It's a thrilling opportunity for all these young women to participate in round one of these qualifiers. The top 8 teams will then advance to round 2 in April, where the top 4 teams with the bye will participate in a round-robin tournament. As we can see, there will be a substitute thanks to our 4th official. I believe it's on the Puerto Rico side. Number 2 will come in, Michaela Puidamani for Centino, and that makes sense. Centino got a knock on her ankle. Anyway, at the end of all of this, 4 teams will qualify from CONCACAF and make it to Morocco in Africa for the 2025 FIFA Women's World Cup for the Under-17s. Number 16 onto the pitch as well. That's Lauren Franco, the midfielder from PR Surf SC. We've seen a lot of players from that club team, not unusual, playing for their national team. Puerto Rico will have the second half kick, and indeed it is Michaela Puidamani, number 2, who just came into the game. You can see our lead official at the bottom of the screen. It's Jimena Marquez Ruiz from Mexico. She is joined by Kimberly Morera from Costa Rica, Hilda Hernandez from El Salvador, and Cecile Hines from Trinidad and Tobago. I want to say thank you to our host countries. There are 4 of them: the Dominican Republic, Nicaragua, right here, Group A, Puerto Rico, and Trinidad and Tobago. 22 teams playing this week. 6 group winners and there's 2 second-best place finishers. A lot to play for here as we get ready for your second 45. Just awaiting the whistle. St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the all-gold kits. Puerto Rico in the all-blue. And there is our whistle. Underway here in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico, at Estadio Jose Antonio Figueroa Ferra. It's Puerto Rico up 3-0 at the half. You can see our substitutions. There were just 2 of them for Puerto Rico. See what each coach has discussed at halftime. The head coach for Puerto Rico, Andres Mirabelli, and for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, it's Andrew Bramble. I am Jamie Watson, honored and thrilled to be here with you for the CONCACAF Under-17 Women's qualifiers for the World Cup later this fall in Morocco. Always fun to see the future stars of the professional leagues. It all starts right here. And Rebecca John has been busy defensively for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. She'll throw it again one more time. She plays for System 3 back home in her club ball. There's Garnett in the 10 jersey.
Su atención, por favor. Sustituciones por el equipo de Puerto Rico en el minuto 46. Entra a juego la jugadora número 2,
announcer.
Micaela Poido Milani. Sale la número 7, Celimar Centeno. Entra a juego la jugadora número 16, Loren Franco. Sale la número 11, Mia
There's a
Colon.
service, a right-footed service, but
Your attention, please.
cleared by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I was lulled by the beautiful voice of the PA announcer.
Player number 15.
There's your captain for Puerto Rico,
Ebony
Adame.
exits the pitch.
Number 21, the pink
Player
boots.
number 9.
She'll go to the right
Raidalia
foot.
Enters the pitch.
Defended by Casey Brown, number 7. And it goes off of Adame, so it'll be a goal kick. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. If you're just joining us, it was a first half dominated by Puerto Rico at one point, out shooting St. Vincent and the Grenadines 9-2. Certainly have dominated possessions in almost every statistical category. 3 corner kicks to none in the first half. We'll see if St. Vincent and the Grenadines can get some shots off. Again, only 2 in that first 45. And now they are going into the wind as Leona Barrow, number 8, marshaling the midfield for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, trying to get something going here in the second half. It's Paige Foy playing on that back line for Puerto Rico. And here comes your substitute, Michaela Poidamani. She's in the box now with the left foot. Doesn't take the shot, but there's a left-footed strike by number 15, Adelina Torres-Rava. Didn't get all she wanted on that one. Looked like might have stubbed her toe before striking. There's number 16, another substitute, Lauren Franco, the 15-year-old, looking to get in on some of the goal-scoring action for Puerto Rico. And this will be their first corner kick of the second half, 4th total. Eight positions available of 22 teams. The prize to get to round 2 to qualify for the FIFA Women's World Cup in 2025 late. I believe it's October, November in Morocco. We mentioned earlier the champions from Concacaf in this tournament. The U.S. has won it 6 times, 4 times back-to-back. And remember, in 2020, the tournament was canceled. Canada and Mexico also have titles to their names. As a Puerto Rico player is down, needs assistance. Number 14, Dauvi Acevedo, the 15-year-old, will step off the pitch as the athletic trainer comes on. This is the first time, it's the 9th edition of the tournament, but it's the first time with the new format where they're playing 2 rounds, and we are back to live action here in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. Adame. And there'll be a foul call on the push from behind. According to FIFA laws, anytime your arms get extended, the referee has every right to blow that whistle. You're entitled to your space, but once you start pushing with arms extended. That is a foul. It's Brown. Here comes Hunt. Looks like they've moved Stephanie Hunt back into the midfield a little bit so she gets a few more touches on the ball. Here's Lauren Franco. Trying to show coach why she should get a starting nod. She's been impactful already early in this second half. We talked about the Big Five moments, folks. The third Big Five moment has passed without a goal being scored. So only one left, the final five. And those Big Five moments, we mention them because so many goals are scored. In fact, we had one today in the 3rd minute. Invariably, in all the games that I do, it's incredible how many Big Five moment goals are scored. Puerto Rico doing a nice job with possession, moving side to side. Farah to Adame. And Acevedo is in the middle of the pitch. And see, remember we started talking about how many touches? 1, 2, 3. On her 4th touch, she was dispossessed. So the beautiful game should be 1, 2, 3 touches. Unless you're looking at 50 yards of open space, then maybe a 4th touch, a 5th touch, but it's rare. And another foul. Final warning for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. For number 9, who is a substitute midfielder, Redalia Boot, who has come in. And another substitute for Puerto Rico, Zoe Melia, defender, 16 years of age. She's also in.
53 for Team Puerto Rico, number 17. So Emilia enters the pitch.
So typically, the official will give a final warning before she pulls out a yellow card. And number 9, I believe, was given that warning. Redalia Boot plays for Bequia United FC in her club ball. We are anticipating a cooling break. It's warm. 86 real feel. No offside foul into the box. Poidami with the shot. Can the goalkeeper get a hand on it? And she finally does. A fortunate set of circumstances there where Rhea Thompson is able to get the ball back. And apparently a foul was called, so free kick. Building out of the back is the Vinci Heat. It's a quick recap for you in the 56th minute. All first half goals, Garnett with the brace and Centeno in the 21st minute. And that is where we are right now, 3-0. But what an opportunity for all these young women to travel from St. Vincent and the Grenadines to Puerto Rico. Is a few miles to be sure. But it's important for the development of the world game, and Concacaf certainly doing their part here. And always, of course, had the pleasure of calling the under-15s last August. The under-17s are here now. Of course, the men's under-17 will be taking place soon. And then at the end of February, the women's under-20 qualifiers for the 2026 Women's World Cup. It's just a football world, and so happy to be living in it. Franco down that left side, and it gets away from her. Throw-in coming up. So earlier, I'm not sure I finished my story about Trinity Armstrong was drafted. No, I'm sorry, the draft is gone. She was picked up by the NWSL. So within 1 year of playing, I think she was at UNC playing collegiately. She is now in the NWSL alongside her running mate, Kennedy Fuller, who also got picked up by Angel City at just 16. She's 17 now, but I believe she was 16 when Angel City picked up Kennedy Fuller. It's a shot from distance. Love that once again from number 11, Cherish Laborde, the 16-year-old. She had one in the first half, and of course, with the goalkeeper for Puerto Rico is only 5'7", maybe. You want to shoot high. There are your total corner kicks, and as we mentioned, Puerto Rico dominating every single statistical category. And you would expect as much, ranked number 6 in Concacaf. St. Vincent and the Grenadines ranked 33rd, but doing a nice job defensively. Puerto Rico has not scored since the 21st minute of the first half. There's Garnett. There's the woman with the brace. Puerto Rico, a 7-time participant in these under-17 qualifiers. Best finish, 4th place in 2022. So I'm sure they're hoping for big things. Certainly, they would like to win this group, Group A, and advance to round 2 of this tournament qualifying process, where the best under-17s in the world will be meeting this fall in Africa. Beautiful matriculation through the thirds there by Puerto Rico. They've done a nice job knocking the ball around, maintaining possession. And Franco of Puerto Rico, the sub, is putting up a formidable fight up top for Puerto Rico. There's Garnett distributing from the midfield. And number 9, substitute for, second half substitute for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Redalia Boot. Got to be careful. Remember, the official gave her a warning about her physicality. There's Stephanie Hunt running up top in the 10 jersey. Plays for SV United, just 15. And really has been almost the MVP, I would say. Number 11, Cherish Laborde for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Over there in the headband, the gold headband on that right flank. She's had 2 good shots from distance, just over the crossbar. It's Paige Foy playing it back inside the penalty box. Puerto Rico very comfortable with their foot skills. And there's Laborde one more time into the box. There's a collision. And Hunt almost on it. Marin does just enough to deflect, and Puerto Rico clears out of the back, but good steal by Laborde. Put it right back into danger. Exactly what the head coach, Andrew Bramble, is looking for. There's Poitamani, the sub, draws another corner kick. Certainly been dangerous herself for Puerto Rico. Second corner kick of the half. Certainly, it is a process for all the competitors in this tournament. The rankings always are going to change, but the fact that there are 22 countries here with an opportunity to compete is tremendous. And here's a direct ball into the box. And oh, right into the orange. Paige Foy gets a piece of it. That is why I like direct balls into the box, but Rhea Thompson, nice save by the 5'10" keeper from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The direct ball into danger. And danger being right in front of the goal usually yields positive results. Here's Laborde one more time. Just plays a little too far ahead of her teammate. You can see the pink captain's armband on number 21, Puerto Rico, Camila Adame. It has the Concacaf logo on it, of course. Another through ball. Don't believe the flag is up. But well played by number 4, Azumi Kwao. But Puerto Rico has just been so good. The constant attacking. And Foy has a rip, but wide right. Cut down the angle there on herself. But defender Paige Foy coming forward. She plays for the Players Development Academy. 17 years of age is Paige.
Your attention, please. Substitutions for Team St. Vincent.
All right, let's call out our substitutes for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Number 3,
Player number 12,
Nela Kidd. Number 12,
player number 7,
Carmel
Casey Brown
Myers.
exits the pitch.
Plays for System 3. Kidd plays for Sharps
Player
FC.
number 3,
And
Nyla Kidd enters the pitch.
Nyala Kidd is
Player number 6,
15.
Dominic Edwards exits the pitch.
And Casey Brown limping off. So Kidd is in. Myers is in. And for Puerto Rico, let's call out number 5, Cameron Smith. The 16-year-old plays for Florida United.
Entra a juego la jugadora número 5.
That is the 4th substitution for
for
Puerto Rico and 3 for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Two more games ahead for each team. So it's good to get all your rotational players some minutes. It's Garnett with a beautiful seam pass. Player still on side, and then a save by Rhea Thompson. Positioned herself well to make that save. And that's a better punt out wide. Certainly high. A little bit farther up the pitch would be ideal. Throw in Puerto Rico. And there is your summary. All first half goals. Garnett with the brace. Centeno in the 21st minute. And what a nice job defensively by St. Vincent and the Grenadine. Not allowed a score since the 21st minute, but here's a handball call, so it'll be a free kick. And over to take it is number 19, defender Sandra O'Neill, the 15-year-old, plays for Players Development Academy as well. The mark, if you're wondering, it's the 10-yard mark, the FIFA rule that players must be away to set up their wall. And it'll be a right-footed play down the wing. Again, not my favorite. If you're coaching, you want that ball into danger immediately, directly. Don't mind the creativity, of course, but I think you should try that after several attempts into danger directly. There's Garnett once again for Puerto Rico. That's a lovely cutback move by number 17, Zoe Melia, who just came onto the pitch. And there's a rocket right-footed, wide right by Camila Ferrauli. 67th minute. Another goal kick. There's total shots, 18-3. You can see how Puerto Rico has dominated in that category, as well as possession. I would put it probably somewhere around 80-20. That's being generous. And another player down for Puerto Rico. When we talk about the cramping issue, folks, electrolytes and water. And that is what prevents cramping. The night before your competition, electrolytes and water. The morning of, at breakfast, electrolytes and water. During warm-ups, electrolytes and water. In-game, electrolytes and water. Post-game, recovery, more electrolytes and water. It's the one thing that we need to do. It's on us to rehydrate, and so many people they just don't think about it. We've got the stretcher out, player getting a hamstring or calf stretched. And it is the captain, Camila Adame, plays for Florida Elite Soccer Academy, the 15-year-old. Gonna keep the leg up while she's carted off. I haven't seen that before. Anyway, thanks for joining us, everybody, to watch the future stars of the pro leagues in Mayaguez, Concacaf Women's Under-17 qualifiers. You see the big banner there. Number 8, almost ready to check in. That is Elanis Cabrera. She plays for the Florida Premier Club. The 16-year-old about to check in. I imagine the captain might be done for the day.
Su atención, por favor, sustitución en el minuto 69 por el equipo de Puerto Rico. Entra a juego la jugadora número 8, Elanis Cabrera. Sale de juego la jugadora número 21, Camila Adame.
The public address announcer with such fine pronunciations of all these names. This looks familiar. Poitamani, been busy on that right flank. Does a nice job getting herself into space. There's Garnett. Not sure she was taking a shot there or not. Number 10 in the 10 jersey. Everybody wants to wear the 10 jersey. All the way, for me, it was Pele. All the way back to Pele. And of course, these days, Messi. Lionel Messi. What a joy to watch, along with so many of the other greats. And of course, the flag is up. It's hard to time those runs, but, you know, no time like the present to learn. I believe that was number 9 again. Redalia Boot. Yep, the 15-year-old. You gotta love the eagerness to want to get in behind the defense. That's your job. Attacking the space behind the last line of defense. And a tripping foul called on recent substitute number 3, Naila Kidd, 15-year-old. And agua, agua, you heard, means water, water. See if we can get them to say electrolytes, electrolytes. Why? Because plain water doesn't have electrolytes. Agua doesn't have electrolytes. So it's something that you need to add to your diet. Preferably not with sugar, as far as I'm concerned. But a lot of times sugar is the only way you can get players to drink it because it tastes so good. There's your fouls, 10-2, St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And, of course, 5 corners for Puerto Rico. And the referees need hydration, too, of course. There are plenty of electrolyte products that don't have sugar in them. Putting sugar in your water is, you know, high calorie. But it also gives you the glucose gives you a bit of a quick burst. But it's really the sodium and potassium, calcium and magnesium. Those are the electrolytes that you need to help your body retain and absorb. I should say it the other way around. Absorb and retain water. And there's Gabriella Garnett, your MVP today, with 2 goals in the 3rd and 7th minute early on that put St. Vincent and the Grenadine on their heels. But their defense, the Vincy Heat, has stiffened since that 21st minute. Another good tackle by Rebecca John. Good distribution. And then, of course, Boot trying to be unselfish and pass it to her teammate. Gets dispossessed by Puerto Rico. And that is good defensive clearance. Just get it out of bounds. Give your teammates an opportunity to recover and get set defensively. Never a bad play. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has been under the heat all day. And there's a right-footed shot and a nice save by Rhea Thompson. Franco with the delivery from distance and a better save by Rhea Thompson. You love to see these players develop in totality, but also within a game. Thompson has gotten better as the game has gone along. The first couple of goals of the 3, she got her hand on or got her body close to it, but both went into the back of the net. '75th minute, Puerto Rico 3, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 0. Join us later today at 3 p.m. It'll be Bermuda versus the Cayman Islands. That should be a good matchup here in Group A, right here in Mayagüez, Puerto Rico. Be a throw-in for substitute Cameron Smith, the 16-year-old. Another one who has adopted the pink boots for Puerto Rico. They say it is a throw-in for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Zoe Melia gives it up. Good technique on that throw. Got to keep both feet on the ground. Oh, lovely give and go. Good unselfish play. Nice cutback by Laborde, but Melia right there to take it away. You could just tell a service was about to come from Laborde. You know, these final 15, 14 now with stoppage time, you start to bring into question fitness. We talked, it's hot out. Real feels around 86. I'm sure the humidity is up there. So the best hydrated and the best fit teams generally tend to succeed. And there's a foul call on St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Rebecca John, 15-year-old. It'll be a free kick for Puerto Rico. There's our lead official, Jimena Marquez Ruiz from Mexico, keeping all the players safe on the pitch. And that is her job, in addition to making sure everyone abides by the FIFA laws, which are many. And Thompson brings that to the top of the box. And there's a good boot. Right up the middle. Might want to go out wide. Fewer people. It's a turnover. You can see Rebecca John, who was marshaling that left flank, has now moved up to the middle of the pitch. She's a natural facilitator or distributor, you might say, of the football. You can see Rebecca on the ball right now. There's exactly what I was talking about. Here comes a shot, a right-footed shot. Oh, good save! And Butte is upset with herself, but that is what she's been dreaming about all week long, if not all year long, is getting in the box and getting a shot on goal. Nice save by Camila Marin. It looked like St. Vincent and the Grenadines was going to get on the board. And here's a play earlier that looked like a shoulder bump to the keeper. Getting loose to the top of the shoulder, legal. Marin distributes to Foy. And Puertomani unable to corral that in. Throw in for the Vinci Heat. To be taken by number 12, Carmel Myers, the 16-year-old. You can see how close St. Vincent and the Grenadines are to putting it all together, stringing it together to the attacking phase of play and finishing. They've had components of that all game long. Another throw in. And here's Laborde. This is the player that's been so dangerous. She's got a big right foot. She can serve it into the box. She can shoot on goal from distance. All right, we enter the final 10 minutes of this one. Puerto Rico ranked number 6. It's been Puerto Rico all day long here, the home side, in their home country, doing more than just enough to win, of course, with 3 goals on the board, all in the first half. And Camila Ferrauli with a nice run, but a shot that does not make it on goal. Of course, in the 3rd and 7th minute, beautiful job by Garnett. Just any shot that's within the frame has a chance to go in, which is why being on target is always so important. And here comes Rebecca John. She'll take a shot over the crossbar, but a good look for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Goal kick coming out for Puerto Rico. There's a look at our fourth official, Cecile Hines from Trinidad and Tobago. She's responsible for letting us know about extra time and substitutions. One more time on the replay. Rebecca John with the left foot. Oh, how it's so challenging, isn't it, to stay over top that ball. But that is how you keep a ball low, is making sure you get your knee over the ball, your body over the ball. And the tendency is to want to lean back. And once you do that, you can expect the ball to elevate. Throw again, once again, for Myers. Here's Butte, gets it out wide. Beautiful give and go. One more time, a shot. And the deflection, first corner kick of the game, Laborde making it happen offensively for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And you never know with a deflection, easily could have gone into the goal. And Rebecca John to take the kick. You could see the corner flags indicating the direction of the wind blowing. Sort of looks like it's blowing across the field now. John for the kick. A left-footed in-swinger. Can St. Vincent and the Grenadines get on the board? And Laborde, one more time. Ooh. Marin had to make sure she was steady hands, and she did, because Butte was hanging around in front of the goal. But she was offside, and that is the call here. Free kick for Puerto Rico. And we have a substitution. Let's call it out. Number 18, Lanique Buddy. The 15-year-old plays for System 3. The fourth substitute for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Rebecca John exits the pitch.
And Rebecca John, her day is done. You can tell she will be a key player as St. Vincent and the Grenadine moves on. 4 teams in a group. Each team will play each other, obviously. These 2 teams in Group A, as well as Bermuda and the Cayman Islands, who will play later on. And 22 teams total will be performing here, competing in this Concacaf Under-17 Women's World Cup qualifier. And there's your recap. Final 5 minutes. Will there be a goal scored in the fourth and final Big 5 moment? We shall see. Garnett with a lovely dish, and bang! What a save by Rhea Thompson. Corner kick coming up, the 6th for Puerto Rico. The 3rd of this second half, but save of the game for Rhea Thompson. That was a big-time bullet from Puerto Rico. And she had great positioning. And it's Franco with the service. Going for the Olympico, but side netting. Goal kick coming out for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. '87th minute. Having trouble deciding here. Thompson decides to go up the middle. Not ideal. But good recovery run from number 3, Kidd. And Butte is physical. She's going to have to learn to not grab and hold like that with arms extended. That will always be a foul. Free kick for Puerto Rico. Good 2 touches by Garnett. Back to Garnett. Franco. Here's a right-footed strike, deflected. Number 15 on the shot. That's Torres Rava, the 16-year-old. And it'll be the 7th corner kick, 4th of this second half for Puerto Rico. And while they have dominated, they have not scored in this second half, and that has got to be a win so far for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I mean, there is always positive to find from any coach. There's a left-footed shot directly into danger, and so many players, it seems to me, don't want to head the ball. That was a perfect opportunity to head that one back into the goal. It doesn't hurt. When I was coaching, we would practice headers every day. If you do it correctly, it doesn't hurt, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes. A little Twilight Zone image there for us. 88th minute, Puerto Rico up 3-0. Most likely will garner all 3 points for a victory here today. But Stephanie Hunt would love to get on the board. And boy, they are creeping closer, aren't they? St. Vincent and the Grenadines. There is no quit in them. They would love to get that goose egg off the board and gain some momentum into their next match. Again, 3 p.m. today, join us for Bermuda versus the Cayman Islands. And again, another offside flag is up. It'll be an indirect free kick coming out for Puerto Rico. 89th minute. Probably have another minute of stoppage time, I would imagine. Our 4th official will let us know shortly. Let's see, great hustle by Myers. Back to Garnett, who loops one in, trying to go over the head. You can see Thompson bobbles it, but able to pick it up. Goes to the top of the box and take her time and get it out wide. And Butte cannot run that down. Throw in Puerto Rico. And there it is, 3 additional minutes indicated by Cecile Hines, our 4th official from Trinidad and Tobago. Great thanks to our all-female officiating crew today. Did a superb job. And, of course, always thank you to the great camera crew operators for Concacaf who are bringing us these tremendous images. And all of the technical people doing their jobs for Concacaf. And a special thank you to my guys, producers Andrew Forsyth and Ryan Young, always working hard. No matter the job. I'd love to see the eagerness of St. Vincent and the Grenadines still working to get on the board. Nice give and go there. Good triangle play. Clinical in how to beat opponents in a small space. There's Cabrera on the ball. Second half sub. Puerto Rico in the Ocho jersey. And Puerto Rico working on possessing the football. Torres, Rava, Farauli. Play on, says the official. Thought that was a foul on Hunt. There's your brace score, Gabriela Garnett. Could be an opportunity, right-footed shot off the crossbar. Oh, Puerto Rico still firing. Goal kick for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Zoe Melia with the shot, and that is your final whistle here from Mayaguez. Puerto Rico, your score. Puerto Rico 3, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 0. Your goal scorers, Gabriela Garnett, your player of the match in the 3rd and 7th minute, and Centeno in the 21st minute. St. Vincent and the Grenadines does a nice job not allowing another goal after the 21st minute, but unable to get any goals of their own. Stay with us. When we come back, we are going to give you full-time match highlights just for you. Stay with us.
Gracias al profesor Luis Rivera y a los chicos de la escuela Agripina Seda de Guánica.
Welcome back to your full-time match highlights. It always starts at the beginning, the traditional pomp and circumstance. Early on, 3rd minute, bang, Gabriela Garnett put Puerto Rico on the board. They lead 1-0. A big 5-moment goal just 3 minutes in, where Puerto Rico dominated in shots 21-8. And there is goal number 2. Thompson got a piece of it, but it goes under the crossbar. 7th minute, Garnett with the brace. Total fouls you saw there. St. Vincent and the Grenadines with 12, Puerto Rico with just 3. And there was a long distance shot from number 11, Cherish Laborde. As you can see, some more fouls. That's Centeno. She was okay. She came back onto the pitch. Here is Russell, who did some damage, but that shot goes wide right. Again, 21 shots. And here's a corner kick. Went off the midsection. If Foy would have headed that, it would have been a goal, but not wanting to head it results in a save. Your corner kick, 7 for Puerto Rico and just 1 for St. Vincent Grenadine. Thank you to Andrew Forsyth for those amazing stats. Puerto Rico had a lot of opportunities. There's a flick from the top of the shoulder, but harmlessly into Thompson's hand. And there is number 19, Rebecca John, with a good opportunity. They didn't come often. Just 8 total shots for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but that one over the crossbar for John. And there's another little flick on by Gabriela Garnett. My player of the match for Puerto Rico, bagging the brace, and then a good strong right-footed shot off the bar by substitute Zoe Melia, or I should say a rotational player. And there were plenty of fouls, but that is your final score here. All in the first half. Puerto Rico 3 and St. Vincent and the Grenadines 0. Let's take a look at our Group A standings as a result of today's match. Puerto Rico there with the 3 points. Bermuda and the Cayman Islands to play at 3 p.m. Please join us. So long from Puerto Rico. I'm Jamie Watson saying goodbye, and thank you to my producers once again, Ryan Young and Andrew Forsyth. See you this afternoon.